Today we're going to, is it a garage sale, an estate sale, or something sale? There's like 100 houses. They're all selling a bunch of goodies. What do we want? We want a lamp. Wine glasses. We only have one wine glass of each of the sets that we've had for like 10 years now. Clothes. I think I want to try to find some home decor. Jewels. Crossing the street here, hold on. Are we already late to the party? Oh, whoa.
My shirt is from like a local Chicago artist girl. My skirt is from The Gap. My shoes are from Puma.
New shoes.
New shoes.
Best new shoes.
Sneakerinas, if you're familiar. This bag is from my mom.
Period. First, the hair looking cute. I saw this Ariana Grande did it, so I did it obviously. This is actually a beach cover-up that I got at the beach probably 5 years ago, but it works with a dress. And then I have my nasty ass toes out. Painted my nails probably 3 months ago. So yeah. We found Jewel. Good. Then that one. I like that one. Yeah. So while this is awesome and fun, there should be some requirements. If you have a baby, don't bring your 2 dogs with the stroller. You know, leave the dogs or leave the kid.
I'm low-key feeling anti-wagon.
Feeling anti-wagon.
But also I know if I would have had a wagon, I would be like, move, get out of my way. Like, I have my wagon.
Because the kids are so cute and fun, but like, you see that picture? Billy Bobby Brown with her big ass stroller in New York?
No.
She got a baby? Yeah, she adopted a baby. Her and Billy John Bobby.
Billy John Bobby, right?
Yeah.
Bon Jovi.
Bon Jovi, yeah.
Billy Bon Jovi.
Wish I lived here. So I am indeed alone now. My roommate had to go to work like a fucking loser. So I'm facing the rest of the garage sales alone. I also forgot headphones. So I'm gonna be raw dogging this, which is fine. But like there's a lot of stimuli going on here. But I don't know how long I'm gonna last just being alone with my thoughts. Looking for a lamp still. No one has home decor. This is a garage sale. Everyone just has like clothes from 2005. 2010, because it's Chevron. So Emma sent me $100 because she's my sugar mommy. The issue is, because I just made my Venmo account today, because I got scammed, so I had to delete the old one, it won't let me like send anything, so it kind of defeats the purpose. Okay, I'm leaving now. My toes are starting to rub together because I have flip-flops on, and my legs are starting to chafe. I got some goodies. Give you a haul when I'm home. But it's been really fun, really nice day. Also, there was a bunch of food stands. They're selling like birria tacos, and then someone had a pizza oven, so they're selling pizza out of their backyard. It smelled so fucking good, but I know if I were to eat that, my stomach would hurt immediately. So I'm gonna get something on the way home, I think, though. It's only 12:30 though. So like, the day is young. Haul time. Start with the jewelry. Nice little fistful. It's probably all tangled up. One of the things I got was this ring. I think it could be a good thumb ring. I mean, it won't fit the rest of my finger, so it has to be a thumb ring. But I think that's pretty fun. I got this little, it looks like a tiara. I had this one on my pinky, so I thought, let's throw one for the other pinky. And then I got this ring. This ring I thought was very like my roommate's vibe, my roommate style, which it goes with this one pretty well. Been trying to build my jewelry collection because I don't really have that much jewelry. I have been trying my hardest to get into wearing rings because I think it looks so pretty and nice on your hands, but I fidget with them so much, but I'm trying to force myself to push through. So at least when I'm going out, when I wear a cute outfit that I can wear rings. I don't usually wear them when I'm just hanging out casually, but I want to get more into it. Trying to be more fashionable. Can a girl try to be more fashionable? These are all stuck together, so let me untangle these. So first one I got was this necklace. I thought it was really pretty. I don't know, it's very beachy. I don't know what exactly I would wear this with, and it does a little bit give, you know, in like the 2010s, early 2010s, those chunky ass jewelry that people would wear, it kind of gives that, but I think it's more toned down for modern times. Because the lady that I bought it from, she either bought those in bulk and we're selling them just to sell them because it's like an opportunity to make some money. Had to have had at least 500 necklaces. Then this is the other one I got. YouTube hand it. I have a feeling that I will wear this one fairly frequently. Simple, cute. I know in my last video I said that I don't really spend that much money when I was like shocked that my credit card bill was so high. Spent a lot of money today. Well, not a ton, but spent some money today. So I guess I should re-clarify that statement and say I don't spend a lot of money in the winter. In the summer, spend a lot of money. And then the last one I got, which I think will be a great layering piece. Like if I had a nice low cut shirt on, and then these were a fun find. They're like loafers, but they're not loafers. I don't know what you would call this style. Sort of like Mary Jane-ish, but like loafer style. I know these were pretty popular, I think maybe last year, this little look, but I still really like them, and I like this color, and I think these will be cute for the summer. Like, because you could wear little socks with them, or you could not. Next thing I got, I wouldn't say this is something I would typically go for, but I had a vision with it. It's like a Peter Pan collar, but it spoke to me. This with the little black mini skirt, I think that'll be cute AF. Or even a long skirt. And then I got this shirt, which I think will be super cute. I could low-key wear this to work. Well, it's a little low cut for that, but. And then the last thing I got, sort of blue tank top sort of thing. I really like the material of it. It kind of reminds me of a towel, which sounds like it wouldn't be good material. And hopefully it won't make my boobs look too big. Common problem with shirts that are a bit stretchy is if they have a certain style to them, like sometimes they'll make my boobs look bigger than they are, and not in like a fun, hot way, but in a now that we finished our haul, it's time to eat because I'm starving. So I picked up a sandwich. I got a caprese, however you say it, sandwich. And then I got a little Greek salad. So I've been to this place many times. They shrinkflated these bitches. The sandwiches were fucking humongous the last time like I remember getting one. So I'll give a Greek salad a try. I love Greek salad. So fresh and summery. I love Greek salad. You know, I'm trying to push through when it comes to filming in public alone because I want to be able to do that, or not even alone, but just like filming in public to not feel super weird about it. Obviously, I don't want to be like in people's way, but you know, if I'm just like off to the side talking to the camera, I don't think it's that weird, but I still get some social anxiety about it. So I was in that moment considering, do I want to film? And this man walks by and he goes, Megan. And I look at him and I'm like, who the fuck is that? And then he takes off his sunglasses and I'm like, oh, it was one of my coworkers from my job. And it just threw me off so bad. I'm like, wow, if I would have been filming, that would have been so fucking embarrassing if he would have said my name and I would have had to turn around and been like, nothing to see here. The only thing with a garage sale, especially in an area where families, a lot of older people, oh my God. So I buy the ring, the one with the yellow on it, from this lady. I'm Zelling her, and Zell's a little bit slower, I think, because I think maybe there's a little bit more verification on sending stuff. Whatever, I don't really know. But I Zell the lady, and then we're just kind of standing there because she's like, oh, like, it might not take a second. We have to, like, wait. I'm like, it's fine. It's taking a little while longer maybe than she anticipated. She's on her bank app, like, waiting for the, like, refreshing for the charge to come through, and she, like, turns and, like, flashes her. Because she's like, oh, you know, like, I'm waiting. She, like, turns and flashes her phone. $40,000, just Looks like it was in like the spend account. Oh. I would never steal, but I was like, damn, you don't need this $10, lady. Not the way I do. Today has just been a really nice day. This whole weekend has been a really good weekend. Friday we went out, had some drinks. There was no reason for me to be drinking as much as I did. I also didn't really feel that drunk, surprisingly. Me and my roommate head down to Logan Square. If you live in Chicago, you know what Logan Square is. Start out with espresso martini. I feel like I like to start out with them because they give me a little bit extra energy, especially if I'm feeling a little tired. And then we went to a few other places, got progressively more drunk. At some point, I didn't feel like holding a drink, so I was just taking vodka shots. Okay, I only took 2. But I just took a vodka shot instead of getting a drink, which I don't know why I did that. That was weird. But at one of the places we went to, some of the bars there have photo booth, like real film ones, and we got some photo booth pictures. But it was a fun night out. Then the next day, I was honestly should have been more hungover, to be quite honest. I went to bed at like 3 a.m., which is much later than I ever want to go to bed. I thought I'd be more hungover. I was mostly sleepy. It does kind of suck just feeling sleepy because it's harder to push through. Like if I know I just feel nauseous, but I have enough energy where I can go to the gym, I'll go to the gym, I'll push through it. Best cure for a hangover is 45 minutes on the elliptical, trying to go as fast as possible. When you're hungover on the elliptical, you know, there's a point where you go, I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna projectile vomit. Like, and then if you keep going and you don't projectile vomit, which I've never have, knock on wood, once you push through that, then hangover is completely gone. Oh my god, I thought I just choked. Holy shit. I knew that was gonna happen. I have a really big fear. Every time I'm by myself and I eat, I have a huge fear of choking on my food. Anyway, and then just kind of hung out. Last night I've started to read Jazz by Toni Morrison. So I spent a good few hours last night sitting outside and reading, and then I came inside and read. So peaceful. So then to wake up this morning feeling refreshed and rested, going to get some shopping done. Perfect weekend. And then tomorrow's gonna kill my vibe because I have to go to work and be inside. So awesome. I'm gonna finish eating here off camera. To keep the good vibes going in my room, I need to just reorganize my whole desk and shelves. They've been looking cluttered to me. I don't like them, and I want to clear it up a little bit. You can join me in that in a little bit. You can help me clean. Ah, so fun. I'm gonna finish my sandwich now. So it's 5 days later. So when I last saw you, it was Sunday, and that day, you know, I ended up just kind of sitting around. My sandwich obviously made me take a nap, as those do. And then I ended up just going to meet I almost called her my coworker, my roommate, for drinks at her job when she got off her shift. So it's safe to say not much happened after that occurred. But I'm in really good spirits today, so I feel like that flows over from my last part of my video to this part of my video. Like, we're still up and feeling good. So I want to today, now I should say, we're gonna do a little room reorganization. We're like moving things from one place, putting them in another place. Maybe moving those things over there. So I'll walk you through what I'm thinking about today. So first things first, we have this shelf. A lot of goodies on here. We got my cameras, some books, my old sewing machine, some more books, a jar of coins, my camera gear setup, and more books. So that just needs like rearranging. Then my desk area, leave my sewing machine there for sure. Then my main issue here is this drawer. The last thing I need to figure out is what the hell to do with this scooter, and then what to do with my printer. Since I got my printer, it's been in our living room because clearly we do not have a lot of space in my room. But the other day, it torrential rain downpoured and the printer got soaking wet. Honestly, I'm not sure if it even works because it got drenched because it was by the window, and we either had our window open, which I can't remember, or either way, because our apartment is literally held together by duct tape, water comes in through the windows even if they're closed, which is great. So I have to find somewhere to put it in here. I think I'm just gonna put it underneath my desk. This camera doesn't even work, but my roller cord does work, and I think I want to put it somewhere where I'll remember to use it more, so it's gonna go on a lower shelf. Oh. I put screws in this when I first moved in, like to mount it to the wall, and the screws are no longer in there. Like what? How did it just pop out of the wall like that? So that's good to know because sometimes I hold on to this like way too hard when I try to get something off a shelf. So this is, well, we'll be careful then. I think I'm just gonna move these books up to that shelf. I'm gonna get rid of my old pasta jar of coins, and what's in here? Let's take a look. In this we have iPhone cleaner that my grandma gave me, a pin, that's really cute actually. My friend got me that. A little bag of screws, two batteries that definitely don't work. This little thing my mom gave me actually, it's a little camera like thing, so I'll put that up with my little cameras. Then we have another cute pin from my friend. And then I made this little, when I was in high school, I made this pottery. Isn't it really cute? So this can stay somewhere. Like when it comes to like interior design, like it all just looks cluttered and shitty. I'm gonna put my jewelry in here. Well, then I can put cute little dishes, put my jewelry into my newfound empty containers. Right now where I have a lot of my jewelry is in a shell from the ocean, dead ass. And I think the shell is kind of fun. We're almost there with cleaning. So earlier in the video, a few days ago, I mentioned, to me a few days ago, to you that was probably 5 minutes ago, I don't know. I mentioned that we went out, but something I didn't realize post breakup is that I felt so much more self-conscious. And that sounds weird, but like, so I'm not dating now by any means, but when you go to a bar, you're like, hey, maybe someone will hit on me. Maybe someone will buy me a free drink. Didn't happen, spoiler alert. I feel like when I was in a relationship, I did not even think about how other people were perceiving me. You know, if we go out, you want to look good. It wasn't thinking like, how will other people see me? Like, are they going to think I'm hot? It was more like, oh, I feel good. Yeah, I just felt more conscious of how I looked, what I was wearing. Are people thinking I look cute? Like, why are they not approaching me like I must be fucking ugly? It was just making me feel bad about myself. Even though, like, whatever, people don't hit on you, who really cares? But I've just in general been feeling very hypercritical of myself. Maybe it's not so much like who want to date me, but that I feel more vulnerable recently. So a way to try to control that is by how I look, whatever, which is so freaking exhausting. So when it comes down to it, how I look, like, doesn't really matter. I mean, it matters in a way, but it's not like a real pressing issue of my life. Why am I spending so much of my day thinking about how I look when I can be doing literally anything else? Let me stare at some pictures of myself to see if I got uglier from last year. Like, like that's just not productive behavior. Room look, let's take a look at how it turned out. It looks exactly the same. Spoiler alert. So we have our shelf. I do like that I have my jewelry there. That was a good decision. Still don't know what to do with this fuck-ass scooter. It's probably gonna sit there for a little while. And then my desk, I put the printer underneath, but mostly it was this side over here. I have a little bit of a junk pile still because we have to either throw that away or put that somewhere else. But I have more space on this side. I guess we'll say that that is a successful cleaning, even though I still don't know what to do with the scooter. But at least my printer made it underneath there. That was kind of the main goal, was to get that printer away. But yeah, that's like the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, like and subscribe.